We need to subtract negative 5y squared plus 2y minus 7 from 6y squared minus 8y plus 2. So we'll talk about subtracting them. First of all, we have to remember, even when it was just numbers, if it said subtract something from something else, you actually switch the order on these two. So the way this should be written out would be 6y squared minus 8y plus 2 minus negative 5y squared plus 2y minus 7. Okay? Now, so it's written in the right order. I'll show you two different ways to go about doing this. Both of them, we have to remember back when we were adding positive and negative numbers, for example, put down here, if we were subtracting, 4 minus 7, we would add the opposite. So we'd say plus a negative 7. So you have to change the sign to addition and then change the sign on your number to get your answer, which is negative 3. We need to do that with the polynomials also. Anytime you have subtraction, we need to add the opposite. But in the number case, you're just adding the opposite of the second number. In this case, it's the opposite of the entire polynomial. Everything in parentheses there. So when you add the opposite, here's what it's going to look like. We'll change the subtraction to addition like we did before. And then we're going to change the sign on every term. So this will become a positive 5y squared. This becomes a negative 2y. And this becomes a positive 7. So it's the opposite of everything, every polynomial, every term of the polynomial after that subtraction sign. And then we're going to add the like terms. So remember, for like terms, you're looking for variables and exponents that are the same. So we have a 6y squared plus a positive 5y squared. Well, that equals 11y squared. Okay, next we have a negative 8y plus a negative 2y. That equals negative 10y. And then at the end here we have positive 2 plus positive 7, which equals positive 9. Okay? So that's one way you can set it up to add them horizontally. You can also do it vertically. So some students like to do that. You'll get the same answer. I just want to show you how to set it up. So we have that first one minus, and then you do want to put the second one in parentheses because of that adding the opposite thing. You still have to do that here. Okay, and you can see all of our like terms are lined up for us already. So that's kind of the nice part about doing it this way. We still need to add the opposite. So we change this from subtraction to addition. And then we go through and change all of their signs all the way through that bottom one. Okay, and then we can just add. So 2 plus 7 is 9, and it's positive, so we put plus. Negative 8y plus negative 2y is negative 10y. And 6y squared plus 5y squared is 11y squared. Okay, so both of those are fine. You get the same answer. It's just a matter of remembering, either way you decide to do it, that you need to do this add the opposite thing, and it has to be the opposite of all of these polynomials.